Hello, my name is Bofield Berry, and this is my video audition for the role of Africa Jade in Rush of Everlasting. Okay, I just gotta find my place. Are we going to die? I think you're right. Now you listen. It's my turn. I'm gonna tell you a story, Ruby Gold. You sit down. It's my turn. Sit down. I'm not in that chair. That's my chair. You sit over there. Go on, sit down. I swear on a stack of Bibles, this is a true story about Africa Jade. Nobody knows where she came from. She's like that echo caught up in the canyon, just a name bouncing back and forth, getting bigger each time, and nobody knows where that echo started from. Africa Jade, Africa Jade, Africa Jade. She's been poor all her life. Then once upon this once a time, she gets some money. Gets a lot of money. Grabs up a whole handful of it just for herself. Beautiful green money. She decides to live it up. For the first time in her life, she's going to live it up big, like all those beautiful people in the movies. So the first thing she does is go to this restaurant she's never been to before, a restaurant just for colored folk. And she orders one of everything on the menu, and she's eating it all, stuffing herself, pushing food in her mouth with both hands. It tastes so good. And she's happy because she knows for the first time she's going to get up from that table and not still be hungry. But as she's eating, she gets this funny feeling. Notices all the other colored folk in there watching her, looking at her real strange. Well, she thinks they should all be happy, just like her. They're eating too, ain't they? But they ain't happy. They're looking at her suspicious. They ain't happy for her at all. So she leaves there in a hurry, doesn't know what's wrong with those folks, decides they're so far down on hard times they forgot how to be happy. Not Africa Jade, though. She's going to be happy and beautiful. So she goes to the department store and looks for a dress, a beautiful green dress that sparkles and shines, and says to everyone, "This is Africa Jade, the richest, happiest, shiniest woman in any room." And she puts that dress on, and she is beautiful. She sparkles. But she still feels like there's this piece missing. She needs a prince. What good does it do her to be beautiful if no one's looking at her? So she goes to Fairy Tale Forest, and Prince Charming is still there just waiting for his princess to come save him. And she says, "Hey, remember me?" And he says, "Oh, yes, I sure do remember you." And he looks her up and down with his big brown eyes. And it's like his big brown eyes have big brown hands, and Africa Jade feels him looking at her, feels him looking her up and down. Feels so good to have him looking her all over, and she just stands there for a long time, shining in that new dress so he can get his fix of looking. She gets even more beautiful, bold. She says, "Come on, I'm going to take you to the movies." And they go, and she pays full price for the both of them. She marches right past that little boring peasant Archie, who she don't even pretend to know no more. She leads Mr. Prince inside that movie house and marches him right down front where everyone can see. And Greta Garbo is up there on the screen just wishing she looked half as beautiful as Africa Jade does in her money green dress. She yells up at her, "Hey, Greta Garbo, what you think of me?" And Prince Charming, he's acting nervous. He says, "Africa, you got to be quiet. You're upsetting people." "Africa Jade," she says, "she's not about to be quiet. Be quiet. No more. Then Archie comes in, says, you gotta be quiet or you leave. You can't sit here like this. You get out of here. And Africa says, who says we can't sit here? This is Africa Jade. Africa Jade, you're talking to. I'm gonna sit where I damn well please. She said that real loud. So all those people in the audience, and Archie and Greta Garbo and the manager in the projection room could hear her. They all heard her. And they all came running at me. And Prince Charming, he went running away from me. I yelled, I'm sitting right here. Sitting right here. They all came running right at me. And I looked up at the screen for help, and she's there. She's there like an angel. Miss Greta Garbo. Help, I says to her. I'm just trying to sit here and enjoy my movie. Help, they're coming to get me. I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here. And Greta Garbo put her face right down in mine. You ain't sitting there. That's what she said. I shot her. Greta Garbo. Thank you. Now to get out of here.